So our big focus is about matching the ambition with delivery of EVs. So we've been incrementally delivering EV rollouts using small pots of funding, but we know by 2030 we needed at least 3,000 chargers, and rather than continuing that waiting for government funding, bidding into those competitive pots, we decided to put out to procurement for 3,000 EV chargers by 2030. I think that said to the market a very clear level of ambition and intent, and we were really pleased with the response from business about how they could deliver those chargers with us. Well, I was just on a very international panel here at Innovation Zero, and there's a lot happening across Europe, a lot happening across the UK around innovation, around delivering net zero and sustainability. But I think even on that panel, people were excited about the ideas that we had developed and the innovative model. And I think if every place in the UK had that same level of procurement ambition, we'd be speeding up EV rollout and that transition away from the internal combustion engine. And as I said, by setting out to the market very clearly what we wanted to achieve in terms of those 3,000 chargers, we've seen the market innovate and come back to us. And I'm very willing to talk to anyone about our model and the case studies available through 3CI as well as Hackney Council. Going out to procurement, it's really important to us that there's an ethical and sustainability element to what we're doing. So we looked at the type of finance that was being used, making sure it was UK based and sustainable and ethical, but we also wanted to make sure that when someone was using one of our charging points, that they knew that that was 100% renewable electricity. At the moment, we're going to be drawing that down from the grid, but one of the more innovative parts of the contract is when we start generating electricity locally from our public buildings, from our civic spaces, and potentially even private homes using Hackney Light and Power, we have the ability to sell that electricity back into our network of EV chargers, so people will know that they're not just using renewable electricity, they're using Hackney Light and Power electricity too. Well, Hackney's really ambitious. This week we passed our climate action plan, which is the big strategic overview for everything that we're doing. We will always want to ask for more powers, more sustainable funding from government. We're keen to partner with other London boroughs, London councils, which I also represent, and as we're seeing with EV, with business. But we can't wait. You know, we've got the ambition, we've got the need to get to net zero, and whether it's on secure cycle parking, community energy, EV infrastructure, retrofit, we're going to come up with models that work today and then that can be overlaid if we win those big arguments about national funding that will ultimately unlock obviously more interventions and get into net zero quicker. But the main aim is to create resilient ideas and policies and strategies that we can deliver whatever happens with national government.